I would rather my dick never work again and keep all of my hair than anything.
I don't like that one at all. That one's crazy.
For the average person, you're not going to be Jason Statham, so you're going to have this bald head and a functional dick, but it's going to be over for you when you got no one that you could use it on besides your hand.
How would you use a non-functioning dick, even if you have hair?
You wouldn't, but you just at least they'll be able to mog people.
Bro, yeah.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and that was a drug addict, weirdo. He goes by the name of Clavicular. I've been restraining from actually doing videos about this fucking Ken doll because he's overall uninteresting. Like, this nigga has come up with these new terms, right? Mogging and looks maxing, which sounds like some gay homoerotic shit. One, men should not. These are the type. He looks like one of the niggas that went to Oz in the TV show.
Hey, I was just. Come on, the fuck was Speak when you're spoken. Hey, get the fuck off me! Get off me! Sir, get off me! May I watch?
Well, if you don't, how are you ever going to learn?
Get the fuck off me! Get off!
They got raped by them other Aryan Nation Brotherhood dudes. And as it stands, he better stay the fuck out of trouble. I think they just charged him with some shit. Yeah, you better stay out of trouble because they'll love him in jail. He got a nice set of head of hair. He even claims that he broke his face or used a hammer to break bones in his face to make his face good looking or whatever. Pause. I don't think that shit's true. He's just a weirdo that's streaming, saying whatever to get attention. And a lot of the younger generation, Gen Zs, are retards. They eat it up, especially the bitches. This nigga's a dope head. I didn't even do the episode. I should have did it, but it was an episode that I should have done where he was on Twitter and clearly ODing. He had OD'd and his boy was trying to give him some drugs. So I'm like, hey bro, you want some more? You want some? What the fuck did he try to offer him? You want some E? I think it was some X or some special K. Yeah, you want some special K, dude? While he's fucking foaming at the mouth. So him, the people he hang around, they're plenty stupid. And like I said, he's a Ken doll. This nigga's obsessed with the way he looks. Never mind like being obsessed with information and knowledge. He goes on to say that what good is it to have a bald head and have a working dick? Sir, there are a lot of dudes that have bald heads that working dicks that fuck bitches just fine. Michael Jordan had a bald head. Tupac had alopecia, had a bald head. Well, Jeff Bezos has a bald head. He says you're not gonna be Jason Statham. If you work out, you might be buff like the nigga. Fuck being a movie star. There's a lot of niggas I know personally that's bald to get bitches. He's a weirdo. Any man that actually thinks that much about their looks, like their hair, you will get old, is a fucking latent homosexual. I'm convinced. Don't get me wrong. You should, if you're an attractive dude, you should want to maintain that. I'm modestly good looking. You know what I'm saying? I should keep my face neatly shaved. You know what I'm saying? I dye my joints as it stands. I gotta dye my shit. Too many grays coming in. I dye my joint. I keep my hair polished. It's a little raggedy right now. I'm receding a little bit, but I've always had a round forehead, so a ponytail doesn't necessarily make that look worse. You know what I'm saying? And on top of all that, it ain't got the, you know what I'm saying, tea tree oil and leave-in conditioner, and it's not braided nicely. I just fucking threw a quick ponytail in it. You know what I'm saying? But even if still, I can still get bitches. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Matter of fact, this nigga's worried about the wrong shit because if you're young, you will get older. And if you genetically just are predisposed to having a bald spot, nigga, you're gonna have to shave your head. He's gonna have a fucking meltdown when he goes bald. And because he's Caucasian, there's a 50-50 chance he's gonna go bald. Most white dudes do, and he looks like he's Germanic with some Polish descent, some type of Eastern European. He's clearly gonna bald. Fuck receding. Yeah, it's always the dudes that have like luxurious hair anyways. I'm not saying he does, but he got a full head of hair. He's got a bunch of gel in it. That shit'll break the fucking follicles off, clog your pores in your fucking scalp. You're predestined to get a fucking bald spot. Not only that, he's a dope head. This nigga does coke, crack, opioids, meth. Yeah, you want to lose your fucking hair, smoke drugs. If you do drugs and you don't lose your fucking hair by the time you 40, you lucky. Most niggas that did hard drugs lost their fucking hair. And all them niggas in Hollywood, including the singers that aren't bald, I'm convinced are bald. They just got fucking man pieces that's nicely veiled. I think Brad Pitt went bald. I think Tom Cruise went bald. Hell, Denzel Washington cut his fucking hair off. Clearly he went bald. Samuel Jackson went bald. I think David Spade is bald. He just pretends like he got hair and he got the money to maintain his shit. That shit is a hair piece. I think Jimmy Fallon is bald. I think what's the nigga name? Jimmy Kimmel is bald. I think Howard Stern has a bald spot. He just got man tracks. All the singers. I think Puff Daddy is balding. I think Idris Elba probably is thinning. I think who else is older? I think DJ Khaled is bald. I think Vlad is bald. All these niggas in the industry, TV and music, they just got enough money to get the turkey hairline and shit, and the man plugs and the spray, and you always see him on TV. I think in real, John Travolta, nigga bald. Well, he actually is bald, but he was bald and had hair plugs and shit. Right? But they're on TV. They got millions of dollars. They can afford to keep the look up. I think all these niggas secretly are bald. So it's a fact of life that it will happen. He wants to trade having a head full of hair and a non-working dick. Yes, sir, you're homosexual. Because what type of sex you have? Like, what's the point of having a luxurious head full of hair to pull women if you can't fuck them? They see. I don't know if it's a younger generation as I get older. I'm just getting frustrated at the stupidity, the staggering stupidity. As a famous quote I like to quote, you can never predict the predictability of stupidity. This shit is just exhausting how dumb people are. Like, I think the drugs was talking. I don't even think like this new generation, they don't think of shit, formulate the ideal, let it roll around, marinate, and then kick it out their face. They just form a thought and boom, it's hot pressed. None of that shit was made logical sense. They even asked him, like, if you got a non-functioning dick, how you gonna get your dick to work? They got stuff. And no, they don't, sir. They got implants. And even them niggas in porno, they got big ass dicks with dick implants. You running around this motherfucker with a half chug. Who the fuck wants to walk around getting half hard? Half your dick hard, the rest of it soft and limp. What the fuck? That's some weird ass shit. Not only that, it's only a matter of time they shit stop working. So you walk around with a big rubbery ass weak dick. None of this shit made sense. There's not enough pills. There's not enough blue chews. None of that shit, bro. And on top of all that, like I said, if he goes bald, he's gonna go suicidal and have a meltdown. And even like if his dick stopped working. He's saying it sound hot, right? You 25, 26, your dick is vibrant, right? Yeah, I don't have those problems, but I'm only assuming your dick don't work. You ain't gonna be talking about y'all rather have a full head of hair and a non-working dick. No, you gonna shit a brick. I'm like, there's whole industries, ED, erectile dysfunction pills all over the place because niggas climb the walls when they dick stop working. And you're talking about if you have a head full of hair and your dick stop working, you're gonna be alright. Hell no. Who's making these? Like, I'm convinced this nigga's mom was a fucking meth head that smoked rocks in a goddamn trailer park having blow bangs. In any of it, if you like this episode, if you've been entertained, educated, enlightened, don't be like this fucking dickhead. Read a book every once in a while. It won't hurt you. I swear to God. It's like the younger generation is just like allergic to reading books. They're just dead set on being fucking retarded. In any event, I'm out.